Hi students, I just wanted to make a quick video giving you some feedback on the test speech that you just completed. First of all, I really enjoyed learning about each of you and was happy to see that many of you, most of you, completed that assignment successfully. And so well done. If you did not complete that assignment successfully, please go back and read the recording requirements that are found in the Start Here module. Now, how do you get feedback on your speeches? Every speech that you give will, of course, be graded by me, but I'll also be giving you feedback. In order to see your grades in this class, you've probably already figured this out, you just go to the Grades tab here, and I'm in Student View, so I've created a test student to show you. And in this case, you go to the test speech assignment, and you see that this student made 100 points out of 100 points. And so they successfully completed that assignment. They followed the recording requirements. You'll also notice there's a little comment box over here to the side. You'll have a comment next to your grade as well. Please go in and click that comment and read the feedback that I left you. It's probably going to be fairly generic, like, great job completing the recording requirements, and then I'll leave maybe one or two specific comments about your speech. And so this will give you some insight as to what you're doing well. Maybe I've given you something to consider for your future speeches, but most of it was focused on the things that you successfully did in that speech assignment. When we get to our bigger speeches, instead of a comment, I'm going to fill out a rubric that will break your score down into different categories, and you can read my comments on different categories such as your organization or delivery or use of visual aid. And so the rubric icon will also be found in this same area, and it will be provided there for you. So once again, after each speech, you'll want to go in and view the comments in the rubric. Now, what I'd like for you to do is to go back and watch your test speech. And this time, instead of being focused on the recording requirements, which was the main focus of that speech, I want you to view yourself as a speaker. And I want you to take note of the things that you're doing well. Yes, you are doing some things well. Everyone is doing some things well. And then I also want you to consider the things that you need to start working on as a public speaker. We did not grade delivery for this speech because we just were getting started learning about how to record and upload the speech assignments. But now that we've passed that point, you want to start paying attention as to things that you need to improve. And so maybe it's eye contact. Are you looking at your live audience? Maybe it's filler words such as or like, you know. Can you start polishing those out? Maybe it's just being more prepared. Now, this is an assignment where you could just talk from the top of your head because it's an introduction of yourself, but there will be no other assignment in this class like that. From here on out, you'll have to be prepared. And so maybe that's something that you want to work on. Maybe it's just controlling the nervousness. And so what are some things that you could do to help calm yourself down before the speech? And so this is something I want you to do. Go back, look at your video, and think about a couple of goals that you want to work on this semester just dealing with your public speaking delivery. All right? So this semester, or this week, we're starting week 4 module. So in that module, there's not much to do. We're just going over chapter 11. Chapter 11 is going to jump forward and talk about organizing a speech. Let me download the PowerPoint real quick so we can see the title of that chapter together. But basically, this is going to be your go-to chapter when it comes to developing your speech assignment. It might be good to look ahead to our next speech. It's several weeks away. But look ahead and get an idea of what we're working for. And that way, when you look at this particular chapter, you have in mind what kind of topic that you'll be working with for your next speech. And so this chapter really does the gamut, and it runs the gamut in terms of how to prepare a presentation. So it's going to talk about planning your topic, researching your topic, organizing your content, and then delivering your speech. This is really a whole semester worth of information in one chapter. So this should be very beneficial to you. All right, so back to the course. I don't believe that there's any other announcements that I have to make this week, but if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'm happy to answer them for you. Have a great week. Thanks.